So again, the leaders of the Caucasian people are in this 4-month period, which ends the day after the election, November 4th. And they have been free to go about throughout the land in their folly, pretending that they will have a future after November 4th, when all signs point to the violent implosion of the United States. I hope you're listening. Because many of us are so wrapped up into what is in front of our face that we are not able to look beyond and see the scope of what is really transpiring. So I'm here as a divine warner to alert you to what you and I will face in the next few months. Now you can take it or let it alone, but you are beginning to see it, and it will become more intensified. So in this 4-month period, since July 4th to November 4th, which is coming up, Black people are free or have been free to foolishly go about as if our future depends on whether Joseph Biden is elected. And many of our people are foolish enough to get caught in the middle of this brewing civil war among the two camps of the Caucasian people. Allah is showing us, even in our own gatherings of Black Lives Matters marches, that He is giving them their own blood to drink as with sweet wine, according to the prophecies. But we're so ignorant that many of us will be killed when it is not Allah's intention for us to be involved in this civil war among Caucasian people. So the Caucasian people and millions of Black people will be completely disgraced because the grace of Allah is no longer present on this nation. Now, in verse 3 of Surah 9, it states, "And an announcement from Allah in His messenger to the people on the day of the greater pilgrimage, that Allah is free from liability to the idolaters, and so is His messenger. So if you repent, it will be better for you. And if you turn away, then know that you will not escape Allah, and announce painful chastisement to those who disbelieve." Well, when was this announcement given to us, and who gave it? Or given to the United States, a nation of idolaters, or at least its leadership, and disbelievers. And what is meant by the greater pilgrimage? Is it the wonderful pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca? No, it's not. Why not? Well, let us consider Surah 22 of the Holy Quran, which is titled The Pilgrimage. It states, "O people, keep your duty to your Lord. Surely the shock of the hour is a grievous thing. The day you see it, every woman giving suck will forget her suckling, and every pregnant one will lay down her burden, and thou wilt see men as drunken. Yet they will not be drunken, but the chastisement of Allah will be severe." Well, why would a surah, and I'm talking to Muslim scholars, why would a surah that allegedly addresses the great pilgrimage of Mecca, according again to most Islamic scholars, open with a prophecy about Allah's severe chastisement, rather than the glorious pilgrimage to Mecca? Answer that for me. So this surah does not refer to the annual pilgrimage to Mecca. which those who consider themselves believers in the faith of Islam are required to make at least once in their lifetime. These verses refer to the day of Allah's judgment, which involves a pilgrimage, just not the one to Mecca. Well, what is a pilgrimage? It is generally described as a long journey to a predestined place. So the greater pilgrimage that's mentioned in Surah 9, and that is alluded to in Surah 22, titled The Pilgrimage, in part is the removal of Satan and the people of Satan from the earth, which refers to the end of the Caucasian people's allowance, to rule the people of the earth. Now, what do we mean by allowance? Well, according to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Caucasian people were made by Yaqub, an original black scientist on the island of Patmos. They were made from among the original people who followed him. Allah, the Supreme Being, granted or allowed the Caucasian people 6,000 years to spread evil, wickedness, deceit, and mayhem throughout the earth. This is the nature of their rulership. And this is precisely what their history has shown them to do.